Are these two clowns related? There's been some information on the internet recently about that they are, and I'm going to have a look exactly on who is related to who and how that actually flows through with both of the families' history. Welcome back to Canada Wide. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's look at the first information that has come up that show that these two clowns are related. Exhibit A. Kyle Kemper and Mark Carney are distantly related through the Kemper family. Mark Carney's mother, Verlie Kempler, and Kyle Kemper's father, Fried Kempler, I think that's Fred in translated in more anglicized, both belong to the Kemper family. Additionally, Kyle Kemper's mother, Margaret Trudeau, married through the Kemper family through her second husband, Fred Kempler. This creates a family connection between Kyle and Mark Carney through the exact degree of relationship of a shared uncle. Now let's have a look at this. The first evidence comes from Vancouver in this newspaper in 1957, saying Kemper and Carney are related because Mark Carney's parents, Verlie Margaret Kemper and Mr. Robert Carney, were married. And this was in 1957, and about Mark Carney was born in 1965, so it was 8 years or so after that they had Mark. So that's the first indication that the last name, that's all this is the last name. Now let's look at the next piece of information. The Kempler and Trudeau connection. Let's start with that. These two are brothers, half brothers, and Kyle has been on American TV before speaking about the trucker convoy and not very good things so much about Justin, his half brother. They do share the same mother, Margaret Trudeau, formerly Sinclair. That's her maiden name, but she is a Kempler because she married Fred Kempler. And he was born in 1949, and here's a picture of them at the Toronto airport. Now, Justin Trudeau, we all know, is Pierre Trudeau's father, or Fidel Castro. I'm just stating what information is on the internet, and I'll talk about that too with Fidel Castro. But this is just showing the connection between Trudeau, his brother, Mr. Kempler, I'll refer to him that, and how Margaret Trudeau got the Kempler last name. Mark Carney's mother is Kempler by maiden name. She would have to have a brother, or Margaret Trudeau would have to have a brother for them to be some connection. And I can't find any of that. So there is another avenue to check for this. Mark Carney is married to Diana Carney, who is Justin Trudeau's aunt, as Diana is the sister of Justin's mother. So that's saying Margaret Trudeau's sister is Diana Carney, as I understand. Now, if Margaret Trudeau does have sisters, she does have five. So that means I don't know who they are, but she does have five sisters. Even on another website, it does say she has sisters, but it's always private. And I've seen this before, this private. For example, in 1971, where on her second honeymoon, Margaret Trudeau and Pierre Trudeau went to an undisclosed island. Hence the original picture that I have with Fidel of there. They seem to, I don't know how it's possible that rich people can hide names and not disclose information if they're in the public eye. The last check is if Fred Kempler and Mark Carney's mother are related, and the only source, it does say yes, but the only source comes from X, which doesn't really confirm any of it. But really, that is the connection if it's there, and I can't find it. So it looks like there might be a connection. They do have the same last name, and they're in the same circles, I would imagine, anyways, going through there. But if anyone else can find that connection, that would be great. Looking on the sources, and I'll find if the logic that I'm making is correct for all of this. And does it matter? Uh, it's a little odd that I think it should be disclosed anyways if Justin Trudeau is hiring his, I'm not sure, his cousin, because the cousin was not even, he was not even elected at all, that they should at least know that. And I don't know if Kyle Kemper, that's Justin Trudeau's son or brother, if he's pretty vocal about things that if he would know that, but I don't know why he wouldn't say that. Maybe it wasn't relevant at the time. And even going back to Mark Carney, then, if they are related to the Trudeaus, then why did he even become the Bank of Canada back over 10 years ago. That's a bit could be an issue too back then. Anyway, thanks for watching Canada Wide and going through this rabbit hole to find out an answer to the connection between those two guys.